Yeah, these are all on YouTube. In fact, somebody's watching this on YouTube right now. As we speak. Well, in the future, as we speak. Yeah, I don't know. He beat Knuckle Dew earlier, and I think that was that's not an easy fight for Abigail. Abigail's not that bad against zoners, though. I shouldn't make it sound like he just gets dunked by zoners. He doesn't, which is why he's such a good grappler. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. And he does command throw to build the extra bar there. This is what I mean. If there's one thing Itabashi is excellent at, it's like walking forward and jumping at the latest time. You're just like, oh, he's been walking forward for so long. I should poke, and then smoke. He's so good at walking forward and jumping, which is a weird thing to think of like as a strength, but as a grappler, like you have to be good at that, right? Oh yeah, that was a weird EX run. I think he just thought Caba would like do forward medium kick or something. Yeah, it also helps that Abigail has that low jump arc, right? He's got a low jump arc that makes it easy to jump over booms and not have to worry about getting like smoked by an anti-air. That's a meaty up. Bang. Overhead. It's so far away, I don't know if he could have got a regular punish or not. Yeah, I like the back roll. You have a pretty big lead here. You're working on super. You have EX run if you really want to get crazy. Like that jump angle, that's really hard for Guile to stop, actually. It's very rare that there's a jump angle where Guile has weak anti-air options, but this is definitely one of them. You gotta watch the jump out, right? Yeah, EX boom. Crush counter. No supers because he just spent the EX boom. Yep. He's seen it a million times, right? This is a good answer. If you know Guile's going to jump over, you cancel into the run, punish the landing frames with the command throw. That was so scary. If he blocked, though, he could have got chipped out, right? Could have done a super to chip him, so. It's hard. I think that this is one of those matchups where when you fight a Guile player who is just an Itabashi, a guy like Itabashi who's excellent at jumping at the perfect range over your booms, it's really hard. What are you going to do like when he jumps at the perfect range where like anti-airing is really hard? Yeah, after that jump in, you just have to guess. You have no meter for EX flash kick, no down charge, you're just stuck. Right there, like that's kind of a hard angle to check, right? And you're scared because if he empty jumps, your flash kick will lose. And if a flash kick gets blocked against Abigail, you might have just lost the round. If he has V trigger, you definitely are gonna lose the round. My God, the range on it's so crazy. The charge fierce is really scary for the corner too for Guile, right? Yeah, you just wait at this range, and yeah, you're okay throwing booms at this range for sure. Itabashi got a little crazy there, but that's the range where you're comfortable throwing booms in the corner because you can flash kick the jump, and you're just chilling at that spot. Mid-screen, it's hard because I think there's a range where you can throw the boom in an anti-air, but that range is really hard to stay in. Like right there, that's a questionable range. If he does a button in the air, you can flash kick, but if he empty jumps, you can't. So, like, it's scary. Yeah, and that back fierce is good at clipping Guile's buttons when he's moving in. And it also beats booms, right? So, I mean, there's no reason not to swat them away. And then the cancel after, you have to guess whether he's going to run, flip, back roll. Like, he could do whatever he wants. Oh, that was a good try in the anti-air. Damn! V-reversal. If you're not going to interrupt giant flip, V-reversal is not bad to get some space, right? Oh, no boom there to back him up? Smoked. He didn't spend any bar, I guess, because he has such a big lead. Crouching jab will kill, so. Yeah. How many rounds did Itabashi win in this tournament with jump back, leg kick, instant overhead? Yeah, Zangief has jump medium kick that hits as an instant overhead too. Look at the corner carry you get off this too. EX run, corner carry, and you what's it called? You get good Oki after. That was a good trade for Itabashi. I did a shit ton. Uh-oh. Setup. Empty jump low into the command throw. He's got V-trigger as well, so he can just commit to like crouching light kick back fears. Yeah, that's a really bad range for Guile. Because booms will lose to his jabs here, right? Because when you throw a boom, we talked about this yesterday. When you throw a boom, Guile's hurtbox goes from right here to being outstretched, right? So it fattens up a little bit to being out to here, which makes him easier to hit. It's a pretty tough range to survive against somebody. Oh, I forgot. This is where he reads the book, right? They throw the book on stage, and he reads Daigo's book. Unfortunately, when you read the words of a man who went 0-2, the wisdom you can glean is only so much. There's only so much wisdom you can glean from that. The will to keep winning. That should make everybody feel better, shouldn't it? Daigo Umehara, fighting game legend, goes 0-2 at Capcom Cup. That's how hard this tournament is, dude. Just think about that. That round is a beatdown. I don't know what chapter of the book that was, but man, that was the wrong passage. Capcom Cup's a hard tournament, man. World champions just get smoked. It's just like, oh yeah, Daigo Umehara, one of the most famous fighting game players of all time, one of the greats. Yeah, he didn't win a game. Or he didn't win a set. He just went 0-2. It's hard. What are you supposed to do? Bang. Look at this corner carry. Hard knockdown. Yeah, dizzy here. Look at the corner carry on this. Bang, bang. Abigail, he gets some setup here. That was, yeah, I like that flash kick. Why not? Your life's on the line, bro. You might as well. Gonna do jump back light kick. Jump back light kick. Oh my god. Jump back light kick. Look at this jolly man. This is Brutus's face when Itabashi made top 8. He was like, oh man, I'm sick. It's an instant overhead. It's an instant overhead from defense, right? So I don't know what Caba tried. He tried to throw. Tried to throw. Boop. It's so good. Instant overhead from defense. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Nice work. Itabashi cleaned up. He's good in that matchup. You can tell how much he plays it and how experienced he is. There's a lot of Guile players in Asia, so obviously it's not that surprising how good he is in that matchup.